Alright, day one at Misekumaw. I don't have my proper camera here because it got left back in Saskatchewan by the baggage handlers. But it's like hot. It's like fishing in the Gobi Desert today. And I don't think anyone can hear your... I don't think anyone... Oh, it's a nice chunky one. Oh! Oh!
Well, it's actually not a bad one. It's pretty nice.
They're chunky. They're fat.
Oh, yeah.
Don't high stick the rod too much. No, it's a chunky one. Pink and white doctor spoon. As I said, the audio's got awful on this because we don't have my normal video camera. We're just using a GoPro and I don't have a mic on it. We'll do what we can here. Yeah, Brendan says he's scared. He's about to lean right on top of another... Oh, you got it. Oh, nice fish, bud. Beauty. Alright. Hey, that's a pretty good start considering. Also, actually, we're using borrowed reels because the reels are back in Saskatoon too. But doesn't matter. Alright, just after the last one, I caught 3 or 4 more. And then we both hooked up and had a double, and I just got broke off. Yeah, this is another kind of another mid-sized pike. Yeah, there's an army of these guys in here. It's just unbelievable. Just incredible. We're kind of at the entrance to a large network of river here. It's an outflow, and it's a big wide area. As you can see, from bank to bank, it's several hundred yards wide. There's no cabbage in here. It's just anywhere from 5 to 10 feet deep with rock. And I think this is a transition spot for the fish. Obviously, this is not a spawning area for them. I've got anywhere from 63 to 65 degree Fahrenheit water temperature right now. So they're not stacked up into the back bays. They're kind of in the process of filtering out to the cooler, deeper main lake. And the main lake is right there. So this area right here is definitely a transition spot for them. They're scattered all through here. Really good spot. Easy, easy, easy. You're about to lean on that doctor spoon again. We're gonna have to move that spoon. Not bad for the first day with borrowed tackle. Good job, buddy. Another nice, thick, girthy pike on the pink and white doctor spoon. Brendan tried 3 or 4 other different lures, and I just kept that one on, and I caught 6 in a row, and he was starting to get ticked off, so he went put that one back on, back to the doctor, and boom. You got it? Alright. Hey, good fish. Not bad at all. Yeah. Good job. Alright. Yeah. Alright. This is still day one. Brendan and I switched to lake trout, and there's a couple of really isolated deep holes here. And when I say deep, it's a matter of perspective because I have 57 feet on the graph right there. So we rigged up a 3-way rig. I'm going to show it in a minute how we're rigged up, but with an 8-ounce weight, and then on the business end about 4 to 6 feet of fluoro to a salmon flutter spoon.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, no, it's a nice chunky lake trout, and we got one actually just before I turned the camera on as well. Here, I'll grab the sinker, Bren. This is a 2-man job for sure. But I mean, literally, instantly, right? Instantly.
Oh, look at that. Look at it. Just dig it. Not stopping.
It's not even a humongous fish, but like literally, like the first one, as soon as we got, it took about 15 minutes to rig up. I trolled for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Boom. And I had it up to the top and got off. So dropped it down again, maybe another 10 seconds. Boom. There are so many lake trout.
I couldn't even get down to the bottom.
No. But the thing is, so admittedly we didn't try real hard to jig. We tried a little bit for about 15 minutes, but it just seems to me that not being static, and I mean we have almost no wind here right now. No, it made a little beep. But anyway, here, let me grab that. You can just grab the fluoro. That's the beauty of that heavy fluoro. You can just grab onto it. Yeah, even just tail it. Awesome. That's a nice chunky one. Good stuff, buddy.
Yep.
We'll get a still shot and get it back quick. Double header. This is fun. This one's really digging. I don't think it's super huge either, but oh. We'll show the rig in a second too, once we get these fish in. Yeah, just grab the pliers and twist it off. Oh man. This one could be bigger than I think. Oh my goodness. Woohoo! Oh, I hear the other boat coming. I think the boys might be headed down this way.
He's out.
Okay.
We're in about 60 feet of water here.
There's so many fish on the bottom.
And it's just like loaded with fish.
Oh my god.
Most of them on the bottom.
I haven't really even seen this one.
They feel so heavy on that rod. It's really fun on that rod. You want me to hold the rod?
Well, yeah, this is the 2 minute.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. I'll have to do some. This is some very hard filming. Got him? Oh yeah. Oh, that's a real nice one. Chunker. Alright.
Awesome. Alright, let's see if we can explain this rig. We have 30-pound braid coming from the reel right to an oversized 3-way swivel. About 6 feet of 20-pound fluorocarbon to this 8-ounce weight right here. And then on the other swivel, actually it's hard to show this rig. We've got about 8 feet to this spoon here. So it's really almost like we call it a Wolf River rig, but this 3-way rig, it's almost like bottom bouncing for walleyes on steroids. And you just pull it seems to be more effective than, especially with no wind, like trying to jig for them, like moving and not being static, trolling through the pack. It's, well, I mean, it's been basically non-stop so far. Anyway, let's get back to it. That took about, I don't know, like another like 20 seconds maybe. It's unreal.
This is a bigger one, I think. It's not moving. It's not coming off the bottom.
Oh, these are so much fun to catch.
Oh, it's just not stopping.
Oh boy. Yeah, well,
This is a good fish.
my guess is, I mean, we're the biggest, that last one there was, I don't even know, 8 pounds, 9 pounds.
Something like that.
So, you know what? I'm positive there's like 20, 30 pound plus fish here. There's no question.
This could be it. Right here.
Well, let's not. And the thing is, we don't even have the right tackle. We're using.
Like this thing's.
It's a Fluger President actually. It's a and like a spinning rod. Like we really need the heavy action bait casters, but yeah, we'll see. All of our bait casters, we have all the right rods, but all of our bait cast reels got left behind at the terminal in Saskatchewan. So hopefully they get flown in a couple days. Brendan's freaking out. Oh boy. It's a nice break from the trout. There's no, a nice break from the pike. Well, it's our first day. I think we're gonna be like beaten to death by the end of this trip. What an amazing lake this is. Oh yeah. It's not your 20, but it's a nice chunky one. Well, I don't know. Let's not go crazy, but so I can hold the rod if you want to grab it. Nice fat laker. Nice. Alright, we'll get the hook out quick and get him back in.
Immediately after.
Another one.
Immediately after, dead calm. And then boom, just a big storm rolled in. And
there's a front rolling in within about a minute. But of course we hooked up again right away.
Yeah, obviously. This one feels pretty good.
One of these fish is an epic battle. Yeah, it's another nice, solid trout. Very nice.
Felt bigger.
Glow spoon, that one there. It's like a Cisco pattern.
It's working pretty well.
Alright, cool. Once again, bam! Instant fish. There is so many lake trout in this spot. It is literally,
Insane.
it's insane. It's one after another. One after another.
Fishing I've ever had in my life.
I don't know if the mic caught that because this is a crappy GoPro without a mic, but Brendan said it's the best lake trout fishing. It's certainly the fastest, and I think we got to weed through these like 5 to 8 pounders and we'll get the big ones. Another nice little chunky one. Yeah, I mean there's a million of them that size. That's about 5 pounds. A nice little fatty. Hey, alright. Not bad. Another nice chunk. Right on. Cool. Awesome, good job. Alright. I can't remember who picks them, but really wolfed it down. Actually, no, this one's not hooked either. Good. Oh baby. get it out. Today, anyway, I just landed a nice one. Bren grabbed the bait caster because we only have one, so I'm letting him use it. We're tag teaming on the bait caster now. The second it hit the bottom, and it slammed it. Yeah, he came back like 3 times, that guy. They love these pink and white tubes, boy. Ooh. Perfect size, everything about them. They're just deadly. Nice chunky one. The stinger. Yeah, awesome. And for most of the day today, Brendan and I have been going for just a boat ride. I think we went for more than 2 hours, to be honest. But we've been stopping here and there, catching nothing big as far as pike goes, but lots of numbers. A couple of lake trout here and there. This is a really innocuous little spot here where there's just a little creek filtering in. We caught 2 or 3 small ones, and Bren hooked a pretty decent one here on the pink and white Dr. Spoon. Yes, indeed. Solid pike. So this is a spot that I fished when I was at Misekumaw 3 years ago, and a lot of the same spots that I fished 3 years ago have honestly been devoid of fish, so we've had to adapt, because while it's the same week exactly that I was here, the water is way higher, probably 1.5 to 2 feet higher, and there's no weed. Absolutely, almost no weed. Solid fish, bud. Nice. Last time I was here, there was fields of cabbage in the back bays. Anyway, there's like virtually none on this trip. So we're adapting well. Not bad at all. Nice fish, buddy. Good going. All right. Yeah, pick your rod up and see if you can catch one on cue. I'd cast parallel to the shore, but anyway, you cast wherever you want. That looks good, actually. That's a good cast right there. I think we're gonna get more fish just a little further out. About 3 feet, real dark bottom, and 3 feet. There, oh, that moved some water. Oh, that's not a bad one. Good going, bud. It's a nice one.
On cue.
On cue, yes indeed.
41 inches.
That's Brendan's call, 41. Yeah, he could be right about that. That pink and white Dr. Spoon. It's deadly as usual. I always find, like, this is a lake trout lake, a clear, rocky lake trout lake. And I find the pink and white and red and white, like the silverback spoons and anything with red in them, seem to work better than my normal copper and fluorescent orange that I like in the more tannin stained waters, or even the gold, hammered gold, stuff like that. Silver and reds seem to work better in these clear lake trout lakes for whatever reason. He's a chunky fish too. It's a fat one. Well hooked too. I don't think you have to worry too much about losing that one. And I've said this earlier in the videos, but we have our rods, but all of our reels are, I don't know where they are. They were left behind in transit. So we're using, in my opinion, substandard equipment. We've only got basically one good rod and reel each. But oop, careful, that could pop out. Yeah, we probably could cradle it, but I can also hold the rod We put our rain stuff on a minute ago. It was boiling hot 15 minutes ago, and then the wind picked up and it started raining, so we put the rain gear on, and of course now it's stopped and clearing up, and I feel like I'm wearing a portable sauna right now. So if you don't like the weather in the north, wait 5 minutes. That's pretty much the rule of thumb. Or maybe 15. You want me to hold the rod? Yeah, I see that. Careful, bud. Good job. You're a pro at this now. Nice fat fish.
Oh, he's got a fish down his throat.
Oh, that fish. Well, I can't really see it, but that's a fatty. Nice job, buddy. All right. On cue.
Yeah.
All right. Brendan's flipping out right now. This fish is going for an absolute run. Anyway, it's our second full day. We found another deep basin. This is a new spot. And I really even wasn't marking anything on the graph, but we dropped our 3-ways down with our 8-ounce weights in about 60 to 70 feet of water, just trolling around, and Brendan hooked this fish. We've been back trolling, actually, because they don't seem to want, they need it nice and slow. So I'm going anywhere between 1.2 and 1.5 miles an hour back trolling. Just very precisely, watching the graph, crashing the 8-ounce weight off the bottom. We've got about a 6-foot lead from the 3-way swivel down to the weight, and then about an 8-foot lead to the spoon. And we've got the same salmon flutter spoon made by Moonshine Glow Spoons on the business end. So super curious to see what this fish looks like, because it took him for a pretty good rip there a second ago. But now it's coming up pretty easy. Once you get them coming up though, they'll come up and then they burp, and then as soon as they burp and get the air out of them, they go like a locomotive. This is fun. Yeah, Brendan's saying it's the biggest one so far. We'll see. There's the, oh yeah, that's a nice fat one.
That's a really big one.
Oh no, that's a nice one. So what do you want me to do? You want the sinker in the boat? Hefty trout. We're bringing. Oh, that's a big, thick fish. Big, thick fish. Oh, well, we can get a tape measure on him anyway. You got him kind of backwards there, but anyway. Oh, beauty. That's a nice fish, buddy. He's got an acne problem, that fish. He's got little red spots all over his side. Beautiful fish, right on.
Took a little bit longer, but the fish in this spot seemed to be a lot bigger.
This one I don't think is quite as big. It's tiring though. It's like
yes, very, very hard.
Perfect day today too, just light breeze, cloud cover.
I think we're about to get a look at this fish. Well, I'm pretty sure that's a good fish. I'm not sure.
It's a solid fish, but it's not like a 20-pounder.
No.
I can't even see it.
You're as far as you can reel in. Oh, it's not that big. No. Yeah. Those big 8-ounce weights make it so it feels a lot bigger, the fish.
Not that big at all.
Nope, not that big.
Another decent fish. The young lad is up to bat.
Another one.
Oh yeah. Good job. We're at the end of a pretty long day today, and we're in our lake trout hole from yesterday. We stopped on the way home, just couldn't resist it. Three-way rigs trolling because it's flat calm. We got to cover water. We caught, I don't know, 4 or 5 already, something like that, Bren. I hope so. It's really hard to tell. I mean, I fought that one for about 15 minutes and couldn't really move it. That one looks good though. And then it ended up being about a 10 pounder, but we thought it was like a 25 pounder. Yeah. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. It doesn't get any easier than this. Like, it's a flat, calm lake. You should have been pumping iron before this trip. It's like doing curls. Yeah. I think we could scroll back to the previous video of me, and I think we had the same commentary. We'll see. I'm sure it's a good one. This thing's just, it's taken off. Brendan's reeling in line and then it's screaming off like another 10 feet. I think it's coming in now a little bit. I'm not sure if I believe you yet. Brendan's saying it's bigger than it. He got like a 40-incher earlier. See, now it's coming up. Now you're changing your mind. That's what happens. Sometimes they really dig those like 10 pounders. They're just like bulldogs. It's pretty darn fun though. Like, man, like, look at this. It doesn't get any more amazing than this. Just phenomenal. Oh, there's the bubbles. She just burped. Assistance. Say the word. Oh. Oh. Mama. Oh. Ooh, you got him by the fin. Very nice. Beauty.
Nice.
Very, very nice. There's very few opportunities in life where you get a chance to fish what is, for all intents and purposes, completely virgin water. So there's a lake up this creek called Jensen Lake. To the best of everybody's knowledge, it's never been fished. So the camp manager Nick, who's just parked over there behind us there, he kind of cut a trail around this narrow part yesterday with the intention being to pull some boats in and leave a boat cached on the other end. So in the process there were several 40-inch plus fish caught just casting from shore at the end of this trail. So we're pretty sure the fishing is going to be great. So Brendan and I are just going to see if we can avoid the dragging the boat and carrying the motor and whatnot, because it looks like there's a fair bit of water in this creek. The water this year is at a historically high level. Most often there's not a chance you'd be able to do this. I don't think it's ever been done before, but we're going to give it a shot right now. There's Roxy. Nick's going to cut these trees because they're in the way. We can't get up through here. Bren, you can just leave the boat. It's not going anywhere. Grab those logs and move them out of the way once they fall. I'll drag those out of the way when that's cut.
What's that?
I'll get those out of the way when that piece is cut. Your dog is grabbing sticks as they're floating downstream. It's hilarious. We're at a little impasse here, but we have more help. Jason's the man. Everyone is pitching in here. We're so close, you can see the lake through those trees. We just gotta cut these trees with the chainsaw. Actually made it into Jensen Lake with the help of the other three guys. We never in a million years would have been able to drag the boat up the creek by ourselves. So we're going to leave this boat in here for the week while we're here so everybody can use it, and at the end of the day the other fellas cut a rough trail around the creek that we just dragged up. They're going to leave a boat there waiting for us so we can just head back whenever we want, and we are about to fish virgin water, Brent. Never before been fished by anybody unless it's been a random trapper or possibly a native over the years, but there's no way anyone's ever flown a boat in this lake. It's never really been fished. Okay, we kind of just got going here. We poked our nose into this. There's a bay, long skinny bay, it goes forever, just around the corner from where we launched. Just started. The entrance was like 2 feet deep and it just dropped down into 6. Brendan threw his pink and white doctor spoon in and bam, solid fish. Maybe we'll cradle that guy. Yeah, if you can. Otherwise, yeah, whatever you want. Solid fish. All right. Yeah. They just do what they want. Oh yeah. It's like you're attached to a porpoise. Oh man. Virgin water, baby. Oh, that's a solid fish. That's a very solid fish. Love it. Bren was like, my lure just stopped dead, Dad. Oh, nice fish, bud. Way to go.
You really think?
Yeah, I do, because I think...
Getting the cradle ready?
Oh, it's like a big sow just wallowing around. Oh boy. Oh, we're gonna go right into the rock shoal now. Okay, get ready. Thank you. Yay. Okay, hold him in the water. I'll unhook him. I'll shut the camera off. Right on. Woo! That was pretty cool. We're still on our virgin water lake here, Jensen Lake. And Brendan had one on. He fought it for about 10 seconds. I was scrambling to grab the camera. And anyway, halfway in it got off. He kept reeling his spoon in, and I'm pretty sure this is the same pike. Just hammered it. Nice chunky one.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
We tried to grab it. Anyway, it's a little bit too feisty, so we're gonna cradle this fish.
There we go.
What does Brendan have on here? He just threw back, I took pictures of it, but no video, like about a 35, 36 in this exact same spot. What is it, Bren? Oh, it's another, oh yeah, it's another nice solid one. On a big red and white spinnerbait. We're right at the outlet to the lake. We're kind of getting ready to walk back to Misekumaw, just packing up our stuff because we're going to leave the boat here. And I'm packing up, and Brendan's casting, catching behemoths. It's a nice one. Yep, that's a pretty solid one. Not bad.
Not bad. Thick fish.
Solid fish, buddy.
Not bad.
Nice. Good job. I think this is a decent fish. Casting the pink and white doctor spoon as usual. It's my favorite spoon here at Misekumaw. Just stopped dead. This is a recipe for cut fingers right here.
bad.
Decent.
Yep.
Really cool little spot. Brendan and I are fishing here on Misekumaw. Little tight little entrance to this basically round little pond. Brendan's got an okay one on. The wind is just god awful today. Horrible. We're trying to find the most protected little spots we can to fish. The wind is going to blow us right through the gap. Nice. On the doctor. Doctor's paying a house call. Oh, are we going to wedge against the grass? I'm not sure. Wind caught us again. On the grab. That's a decent fish. Nice solid fish. Good job. Okay, we're kind of getting near the end of our day, and we stopped at our first favorite lake trout hole. We've caught a bunch already. I haven't really filmed because we're bobbing around. Boat control is kind of sketchy. I've kind of just been reeling them up, battling the waves, and twisting them off at the side of the boat, but figured I'd film this for posterity, and plus Brendan thinks maybe it's like a bigger fish, because so far right now they've all been like 5 to 8 pounders. But anyway, same 3-way rig with an 8-ounce weight, about 6 feet from the 3-way down to the weight, and about 8 feet to the spoon. I think Brendan has a little bit shorter to the weight. He's got about 4 feet, I think, to the weight. But we shall see. They feel bigger when you're getting pushed at like 3 miles an hour, but it could be hard. It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. Getting tossed around here. I think the wind is picking up. There it is. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, we've caught a bunch like that already. That's, yeah, I don't know if it's possible to come over here. That's an average size. That's like the average size fish here at Misekumaw. Alright, beautiful. So we finally got a break from the heavy winds of the last couple days. And we're cruising around, and guess what? We found another deep basin. Bren got about a 12-pounder 5 minutes ago. And then this one. Looks like about a 5-6 pounder. Once again on the 3-way rigs. Yep. Oh, there it goes.
Not bad.
So let's have a look at the spoon again. So that's the moonshine glow spoon. It's like a salmon flutter spoon. About 6 feet from the 3-way swivel to the spoon, and then Brendan's got about 4 feet to an 8-ounce weight. That's how we're rigged up, and we're able to troll quite effectively in 50 to 70 feet of water. Our arms are getting sore. Bren's got another one. He's just holding on for dear life. Poor old Brian Merrill. So I've got my friend Mike Merrill here with his dad Brian, who's like early 70s, 73 I think. And fishing the same way, catching tons of lake trout, and it's like he was worn out. He just had to take a break in the boat, and then just worn out from pulling these things in. Every single fish, even the 5-pounders, are a workout. It's like an upper body workout. But man, we got such a perfect day to do this today. Just ideal. Mostly cloud. I mean, the sun's poking through a little bit here and there, but for the most part it's cloud. Just perfect wind, so we're able to back troll. We switched over, just for whatever it's worth, we both switched over to large Williams whitefish spoons, which is pretty much a go-to anyway. They're a little bigger and a little different profile than what we've been using. I just thought maybe bigger spoon, bigger fish. There's the swivel. There's the sinker. There's the fish. No, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Very nice one. So the process here is, first we grab the sinker and get it into the boat. I mentioned this before, but we've got the wrong tackle for this because we're using borrowed reels. I'm supposed to get them back today. They're flying them in today, hopefully. Yeah. But I mean, a spinning rod, even though that is a medium heavy saltwater spinning rod, it's not really the ideal thing. I've got heavy action bait casters that would handle this much better, not only for fighting the fish but just fishing, rather than trying to manipulate these three-way rigs with the spinning reel. But anyway, it's working. Bren's not having any problem catching fish. So we got it up to the top and then it burped, kind of just like me, and then as soon as they burp, every time they do that, they get the air bubbles out of them, they go crazy. Yeah, he swam right back down, like halfway down again. It's a workout, buddy. It's a workout. Oh, we had that guy, and you gave him new life. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it could be.
I know it.
Nope. Brennan just said they never give up. John Cena. I'm calling that lake trout John. Alright, there we are again. Let's see if we can get, oh yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, it actually is, for sure. Let's see if we can get the sinker in the boat. You know, if you want to hold the camera, I can just cradle it if you want. Just put the sinker in the boat. Oh, that's a nice one. You got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice fish. Oh, that's a beauty. That's a beautiful fish. Oh, big pig. Here, let me get that sinker out of the way. All right. Woo!
Not bad.
Just hammered that Williams whitefish. Big old lake trout. We're in this deck down area. The current coming into the lake. We haven't fished it yet. What do I got? Oh, chunky pike. It's actually not a bad one, right? Not bad at all. See if I can grab this. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful spot. Gorgeous. Head on.
Yeah. We're in this little nook down area, and there's a super deep channel right in the middle of it, about 15, 17 feet, and these pike are in it, in there. not bad. Not bad.
Beauty.
Yep.
Gorgeous spot here. Got big rapids flowing in here. We're kind of just floating around in this little back end. I just tossed my doctor spoon in, and decent fight. Last trip here, actually, we caught lake trout in this current. Go figure. But where there's current, there's fish. Always fish. I'm sure there's grayling galore in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Nice thick fish. Pink and white doctor.
I wouldn't wrap that around your hand.
There we
Well,
go.
that was quick. It's a nice one.
Yeah.
Not
nothing
bad.
wrong with that. It's getting late in the day here. There's current. We were just in there. You can't see it, but there's an opening there with current coming out here and into this delta here. And just trolling along the shoreline, and it was a pretty savage hit. Brendan's got the doctor spoon on, I think, again, but he seems to think it's a big one. Oh, it's taken off on a run. I may start the motor here to get us away from these rocks, Bren.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Boat control is always a challenge in these kind of conditions. Very difficult at times. Hey,
Not bad.
nice fish.
You want to see something funny?
What's that? What's funny?
2 hooks on the dock.
Oh yeah, the 2-hook doctor.
2 hooks.
Alright, Bren just about had a heart attack here. This really nice pike just hammered his spinnerbait. He's got this big red and white double willow leaf spinnerbait on. Right beside the boat, eh, Bren?
Yeah. Right beside the
This spot is amazing. We haven't turned the camera on yet because they've all been like, I don't know, it's a thick one. They've all been like 32 to 35, 36. But this one's a little nicer. Unbelievable. It's right at the end of the day. I mean, it's probably, I'm guessing, 6:30, 7 p.m. Epic day. Hey?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Just unbelievable. Best day so far, I think. Just for numbers, and that's a big, big, thick one. We could probably cradle that one, actually. It's a really thick one. Well, those really big ones, once they get up to that size, they're a little bit hard to handle. But it's your call. Okay, whatever you. Oh, yeah, that's a nice fish. Here, give me the rod.
First try, baby. First
Oh. Nice job. That's a fatty too. Good job, buddy. Right on. All right. Let's get some still shots of that baby.